Previously on Doki Doki Literature Club.
We're sitting beside Yuri, the bay of this game.
This time on Doki Doki Literature Club.
We get to choose. We get to choose. Would you like to show your poem first? You already know the bay Yuri. Yuri seems more experienced, so I should start with her. Nah, that's not why. You already know why.
You can trust her opinion to be fair.
Hello again.
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional. Eh? What was that?
Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth and then ends up covering her whole face.
It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. He's gonna hate me.
Babe, I love you. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
I guess you're right. What am I so nervous for?
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have?
Let's see,
Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? I haven't written anything before.
Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you.
This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. What happened? Oh.
Well, I know that. I just meant,
Yuri tears off and to find an excuse. She traced her finger along the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly.
Yeah, okay.
This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical in new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I can recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from topic matter, and they fit the two words together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's like she's demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's something that's not something you can be blamed for.
There are so many different skills and techniques that go into the writers, even a simpler poem. Not just finding them, building them, but getting them to work together, probably the most challenging part.
Yeah, imagine.
It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki feeling a little bit biased though.
Biased?
Ha!
Well, never mind.
I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
Sorry. No, just tell me. Tell me. It's fine.
I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem?
Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it.
Let's get it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's right. Which stuff is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be the literature club?
Oh, her writing is so nice.
Dang, son, her writing is freaking nice. Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Haven. Is it? think this is bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have stood the test of time. The last, yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Now what the frick does this mean? Okay. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. You have beautiful handwriting, baby. But it took you so long to it took such a long time to read. Something like that. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is brief. Come on, that's belief. Also, I like your poem, even though it's short. It was very descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Aren't you into ghosts? Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Bet. Ghosts. Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Tom. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you didn't have to only glance over it after all. I remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the post is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive. It's not really. Oh, sure. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so no, don't lie to me. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yes, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. You know, we can do it again. But in our free time, I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Tom. I can't. Me too. Dang. These are actually long. Monika's the club president. Sayori's her best friend. Natsuki is kind of a bitch. So let's go with Sayori. Why not? This is a good poem, Tom. Don't lie to me. It's terrible. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? Like, come on, really? I have better things to do, like anime and video games. I guess you're right. But that's why it impresses me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm still standing in front of you in the cover. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet. But that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, deep down you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Like, come on. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this meant to her and all. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Oh my god. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry. I'm really bad at this. Well, let's see about that. Bet. Okay. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead and help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you testing me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. Where am I? It's a secret. But I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Cool. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning and read this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yep. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. She isn't lying. Don't skip breakfast, kids. I get really all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who's next, guys? Let's go with Monica. Hello. Hi, Tom. Oh, hi, Tom. Have a good time so far? No, I'm not. This is boring as hell. I want to talk to Yuri more, you know? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything. If you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? No, not really. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Tom. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. Sure you are. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to pass soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. I actually want to read, like, our poem that we made. Like, is it just the words that we picked? Great job, Tom. Don't lie to me. See? Why are all these girls lying to me? I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. Don't freaking know. You know you weren't. It's really metaphorical. What if I was being literal? You don't know that? What if I was, you know, in a blue room because my house was blue, you know? Like, ooh, look at this blue window because I had my windows tinted blue. Look at this blue room. My life is blue. Blue, blue, blue. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo, I'm blue. Bets! I'm not sure why I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it'll count. It always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Oh, I know that Yuri loves this kind of writing. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sierra, who likes using simple and direct words such as happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. That's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuisance. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. But don't worry so much about you. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learning by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. You know? That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of style, but I'll always keep you find that suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everybody else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Don't lie. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Why is it so... Hey, hole in the wall. It could have been me. See, that direction that sparkled. I totally read that wrong. See, the direction that's spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with the permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. What the frick does this mean? So, what do you think? It's too long. I don't understand. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems and putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be very powerful. It was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just for yourself, get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Choice. What do you want? Tom, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Well, why don't you read it then? I just skipped again. What? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? Why are you so mean? Like, what did I do? Is it because I am a boy? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Nani? Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. He'll get better anyway. I tell you that to improve, but you're a bit better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now, knowing you probably think it's stupid. But it's short. Eagles can fly, like it's flying, race can leap, horse can race, owls can see, chickens can run, eagles can fly, people can try, that's about it. Cool. That's very cute. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Nani? Just be honest. I am. It's cute. Short. I understand what you're saying. Mostly. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everybody in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated stuff. Yeah! English teachers. What's up? Why can't it be simple like this? Why's my grade so low? Anyway. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. I like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing is that simple writing is that it puts more weight in the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, and then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from a younger one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I don't care. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I don't take that away from her. Phew! I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Bro, that's me every day, don't worry. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is the literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch their eyes' expression change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in extreme. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess I could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Whoa, simmer down there. It's clear about the feeling of giving up. How can that be good? I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You know, freaking spin. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks. But it really didn't come out nice at all. Why are you bashing my girl Yuri? She didn't do anything she said was cute, which is nice. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did. by the way. Sayori liked it, and Tom did too. So based on that, I'm glad I could use some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time researching my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't did. Tom liked my poem too, you know. Even don't put the pressure on me. I can't. Even told me he was impressed by it. Oh no. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member. I can't. She's trying to. That's not what You stand up as well. Maybe you're just a little depressing my advice. I wonder if you see yours. No, I don't want this to happen. Huh? And how do you know you're pushing my advice? Are you that full? No. If I was full of myself, I would simply go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? It was getting heated. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one being rude. I wasn't wondering Boo's magic grew a bigger size as soon as Tom started showing up. Look, Natsuki! I mean, I have no complaints. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly both girls towards me as if they know I was standing there. Tom, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that someone right is for them. Don't make me choose. Then I would have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader. Or sometimes figure it out. I only explain that to her, Tom. But wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. I've learned enough. Not just necessarily meaning themselves, it's also a waste. Do you understand that, right, Tom? Well... No, it's not like I know everything about writing, but whoever I agreed with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh, okay, so they don't want Sayori to be involved. Don't make me drink. I'm gonna save. Yes, I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna return. And let's see what will happen if I pick. Help me, Sayori. I wanna know. Natsuki? Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn Yuri. Yuri expresses differences that I can't bring myself to say anything. Sayori! Yeah? It was fine to make Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting what you already know? When you're making your friend feel like Tom? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she is. She would never. It's your immaturity that makes her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why no one, stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they were amazing because they give you so many feelings that just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are you fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boost the same as why are you gonna bring up her? Big and beautiful. Sayori Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes up. He sits down in the back position, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and organize things, but I'm very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. This person that's kind of reversing for me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes weird, really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles squealy at me, causing my stomach to knock. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about the time for us to leave. How did you all feel about shooting poems? It was lots of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Tom, what about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learn something with your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I totally forgot what everybody just said. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everybody likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress, like Yuri. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Tom, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know better. Between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. It's because of me, isn't it? You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew! You know, Tom, it's nice to get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everybody is what makes me the happiest. And I think everybody likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everybody is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, before this episode ends, I want to know what happens when we choose... Oh, shoot. No, let's... Okay. I want to know what happens when we choose one of the girls instead. So let's choose Yuri because she's the big Natsuki. You're right that I like your poems. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. You even take my poems seriously. I understand, Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, you still put feelings into it that sometimes being really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wasn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenched her fist. In the end, no one has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I get hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Seriously, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Just spare me from having you to look at all your faces right now. Okay, wow. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way, she crumbles up the paper with her hands, throws it in the trash. Oh. Good thing I didn't choose that, eh? She didn't really need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her paper. I nearly approach her. So I skipped like half thing. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri! How could anybody not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Tom, you're so kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. The one thing that Natsuki said about, I'll never do anything so shameful. So, one thing that Natsuki said. I know exactly what she said. Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea now. Good idea. Big enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, Ron. By the time I must leave. Oh, okay. So it's just... Okay. So we know what happened if we pick Yuri. So what happens if we pick Natsuki? I want to know. Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that... I like my bird from attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feeling in a few words is just expressive as well. Just let it lets the reader's imagination go wild, I think. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Oh, crap. Bro, I'm so trigger happy. That's not... Natsuki, I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she's so mean to me. Doki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. I can't read. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticisms could lead to something really heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayuri is nodded vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. Shirani mutters that, barely audible. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. But with a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Tom. Sheesh. He takes a breath. The thing about, Natsuki glances around the room. Would everybody stop staring? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasts. Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anybody. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori. I'm gonna make some tea. I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated Sayori. I passed Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone reads each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Tom. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace for the lazing around we got a little too used to. So my joining the club is supposed to ruin the atmosphere. No, not at all. Don't lie to me. this was all my fault. There's still time before we go home, so we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, we say chatting. We do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you could take a chance to pick up a book or do something in writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. And what about? That's not the most important thing in the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're vice president. So I can't spend all the time doing nothing. In the end, the rest is released. But that is all for today, guys. Yeah, I'm having lots of fun with this game. Trying to notifications, girls. Trying to get spending time with all the girls, not just Yuri, even though she's like the primary. So. Writing poems, reading the poems, just regular club stuff, right? Ugh, my camera. But Doki Doki Literature Club, I hope you like it. If you like it, why don't you like the video, share it, subscribe if you want more. Check out the first episode of Doki Doki if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out!